Hello everyone, my name is Jainer Jai Gutierrez Perdomo and I study degree in English for English. This is the final exam for English as a course. In this occasion, I want to talk about the International English Level Testing System, or what known as IELTS for initial in English. Okay, so what is the purpose on the IELTS exams? The purpose of IELTS exams is measure the proficiency of people who want to work or study in a country where English is the main language. Okay, what kind of people can take this exam? There are two versions of this IELTS exam, IELTS Academic and IELTS General Training. IELTS Academic is taken by people who is planning or want to work or get started to study in a higher education as a university or college. And the general IELTS General Training is for people who want to work or move to live in a country where English is the language communication. Okay, so what is the main goal on the exam? Okay, the main objective in the IELTS exams is to evaluate the skills in English, listening, speaking, reading, and writing. So, what are the more significant characteristics on the exam? There are two important characteristics on these exams. The first one is IELTS has the ability to listen, reading, speaking, and writing skills. Um, and the second one is the speaking modulate as a key component of IELTS. It is a quantitative but for a one-to-one interview with an examiner. Okay? What skills are evaluated throughout the exam and how are they evaluated? Okay, as I said before, the IELTS exams evaluate the four skills. So I'm going to describe one by one. I'm going to start with listening. Listening skills is evaluated to know how people understand the main ideas and specific factual information, how people recognize the opinions, attitude, and proposal on a speaker, how people follow and the develop an argument. Okay, this section is about approximately 30 minutes. And maybe sometimes people are allowed 10 minutes extra to ensure their ideas. Okay, the reading skill is to evaluate how people read for the general sense on a passage, and how people read for the main idea, how people read for the child and understand interference and applied meaning, recognize and write the opinion, attitudes, and propose, and how people follow their development on an argument. This section is about 1 hour or 16 minutes, including the software time. Okay, so the writing skill is evaluated to know how people write a response appropriately, how they organize this idea, how use range on vocabulary or grammar when they are writing in English. This section is uh, about 20 minutes on that, or 1 in 40 minutes on tax 2. Okay, so the last one is speaking skills. In speaking skills, IELTS evaluate how people communicate opinions and information on everyday topics in common experience, how they speak at length on a given topic using appropriate language, how they organize their ideas, how people express and justify their opinions, and how they analyze, discuss, and speculate about some issues. This section is about 11 or 14 minutes. Um, Here is the scale, or what scale is used to get the results. Okay, ielts use a scale carries bands. Is people will be awarded ielts band score for 0 to 9 for each text section, where zeros did not attend the text. 1 non-user, 2 in intermittent user, 3 extremely limited user, 4 limited user, 5 moderate user, 6 competent user, 7 good user, 8 very good user, and 9 when people is expert user. Okay, um, this question is so important. So, would you take this exam in the future and why? Okay, so really, I want to get this test in the future because I think it's the most important exam and is more recognized worldwide exam for measure the English skill and really because this exam evaluates the four skills: reading, speaking, listening, and writing. So I think for this reason I want to take this test. Okay, thank you so much.